Hello everyone, in this video we will finish making the second layer, which looks something like this. If you're watching this video, I'm guessing that you are now able to solve the cube till the first layer completely. If you don't know how to solve the cube till the first layer, you can go ahead and watch my previous videos and they will guide you throughout the entire process. Alright, so let us actually see how we can solve the second layer. So after you've solved the first layer, you keep the white at the bottom and you'll observe that the yellow center is always on top when the white is at the bottom, right? So the yellow center is on top, and now you look for any edges on this layer which don't have the color yellow. So we're not looking for edges which have the color yellow like this one or this one or this one. We're looking for edges such as this one which has red and green, both of which are not yellow, right? So what we have to do is you find an edge which does not have yellow like this one, and now you focus on the color at the side, not the color at the top. So the color at the side is green. So what we have to do is we have to rotate the bottom two layers until this color is matching with the green center, because this is a green color edge piece, right? So we keep rotating the cube until, as you can see, the green center is now matching with the green edge, right, which does not have yellow. So that's one thing you have to keep in mind. And as you can see, now you can look at the other color after matching it up. The other color is red, and if you simply rotate the cube to the right and to the left, you'll observe that this red color is to the left of this piece, right? It's to the left. Red is over here to the left. On the right we have orange, but we want red, right? So basically what this means is that this piece has to go over here. Alright, now sometimes this piece may have to go over here if the color coding is different. So it can either go to the left or it can go to the right. So basically there are two algorithms that you'll have to learn, one for the left and one to the right. So over here, as it's going to the left, I will show you the left algorithm, and it goes something like this. So since it has to go to the left, you move the top layer to the right. After moving this piece to the right, you basically grab this left layer and move it upwards. Then you move the top layer to the right. Then you move this layer down, and now bring this upper layer back. Now after you do that, you have to rotate the cube to the left like this, and now you have to do the 4 moves that I taught you for the first layer, right? 1 2 3 4. And after you're done with all of the steps, and if you followed it correctly, you will see that the edge has now been inserted and it is matching it exactly as it is supposed to. Now we look for other edges, right? So we're done with 1 2 and 3 edges are still left. So now you again look at the top. This one's yellow, this one's yellow, this one's yellow, this one isn't yellow, right? So what we do is we match it with the orange center, because orange is the color on the side. And now since it's matching, you'll always see that whenever it's matching, it will form this sort of shape, right? Now the other color is green. Green is to the left. So we'll again do the left algorithm, which was something like this. So because it's to the left, we move the upper layer to the right, then do the 4 moves from the left hand, and then you rotate the cube to the left and then do the 4 moves from the right hand. And now as you can see, this has been solved. Now again you do it for the other 2 edges. Alright, so you find an edge which does not have yellow at all. For example, this edge, right? So as you can see, if I align it with the center, this blue center is going, the blue edge is going towards the left in order to match with the blue center, right? So again, this is the left algorithm, and you can just practice doing this algorithm, and as you can see, it's matching, right? Now we only have one edge left, this one, right? It does not have yellow, and if you observe, it's already matching, right? And the other color is blue, and this time blue has to go to the right, because the blue center is to the right. Okay, so now we have to do the right algorithm. So the right algorithm is something like this. So because this piece has to go to the right, you have to move the upper layer to the left. So you'll observe that everything in the right algorithm is the complete opposite of the left algorithm. So instead of going to the right, you're moving the edge to the left. Now you're doing the right 4 moves first, right? And now you rotate the cube to the right. And now you do the 4 moves from your left hand. And as you can see, this has been solved. And we're done with the second layer. However, there are some exceptions which you may face. And these are pretty common exceptions. So you need to make sure that you're well versed with them. Just give me a second. Yeah. Alright, so we have 2 edges over here which have not been solved completely, right? So 2 edges are already in place, but we still have 2 edges left to be solved. And because of that, we have to follow the steps for the second layer. But if you look on the top, all of these 4 edges already have yellow on them, so we can't really use any of them, right? So what we have to do is, you have to find any of the edges on the side which aren't at the correct place, right? For example, this piece is not at the correct place, right? It has to be flipped. Alright, so it's not at the correct place. So what we do is, we simply do the right algorithm while holding this to the right like this. Alright, so if you just do the right algorithm, look what will happen. So we did the right algorithm. You might ask, why hasn't the piece been solved? That was not the goal of the right algorithm over there. The goal was to bring this piece on top. Now this piece does not have yellow and it's on top. So you can follow the steps that I taught you initially, right? So you just match the piece with the center. This has to go to the right because blue is to the right. And you solve it normally. And it has been solved, right? So for such cases, you basically have to do 2 algorithms. You have to do the right algorithm first to bring the unsolved edge on top. And then you do the second algorithm to insert it, right? Same for this piece, alright? So you just do the right algorithm. And now you'll find it on top. Now you match it. This has to go to the right. So you do the right algorithm. And as you can see, we are done with the second layer. Alright. So these were the exception cases that you might face while making the second layer. Keep practicing these algorithms since you have to memorize quite a bit here. If you have any queries, make sure to let me know in the comments below. The next video will cover how to make the yellow cross on top. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Also, make sure to practice the exception cases as well as the 2 algorithms, which is the left and right algorithms, and make them perfect. And after that, you can watch my video on how to solve the yellow cross. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you there.